this time we would call Detective Jason Mays.
I swear.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Could you please state your name for the record?
Detective Jason Mays,
How are you employed?
with the City of Detroit Police Department.
And how long have you been employed as in the city of Detroit?
A little over 21 years.
Is there a specific unit that you're assigned to?
Homicide.
And I'm going to take you back to February 15th of 2024. Were you working that day?
I was
Were you working alone or with a partner?
with a partner,
And who's your partner?
Detective Lisa Johnson.
And what is it that you were assigned to do that day?
I was tasked with interviewing an individual.
And do you remember the name of the individual that you were supposed to interview?
Yes,
Who was that?
Jarvis Butts.
And do you see the person that you interviewed in the courtroom today?
I do.
And can you point to them and tell me the color of the clothing that they're wearing?
The gentleman sitting behind the fence with the green shirt on, the mask.
Your Honor, would the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant in this case?
So reflected.
Thank you. And where did this interview take place?
Detroit Police Department headquarters.
And who was all there in the interview?
Myself, Detective Johnson, and the defendant.
And how was it that Mr. Butts was there?
He was brought there by officers, I believe.
And was Mr. Butts in custody for your purposes at that time?
No,
Was he in custody for other purposes at that time?
I believe so, yes.
Did you ask Mr. Butts if he would talk to you?
I did.
All right. Did you offer money, food, or drink, anything like that?
No,
Did you ask if he knew or understood English?
I don't recall that, no. But he, by speaking with him, I knew he understood English.
Okay. Did you ask him like his education level, things like that?
Yes,
Okay. Did you ask if he was under the influence of any narcotics or alcohol?
yes,
And did you advise him of his rights at that time?
I did.
Okay. Did you use anything to assist in providing him with his constitutional rights?
Yes, the constitutional rights, and I also recited
And Your Honor, may I approach? Yes. And he was marked with proposed exhibit 20. And please, what it is I just handed you.
certificate of notification of constitutional rights.
And is that a fair and accurate copy of the constitutional rights that you provided Mr. Butts on February 15th, 2024?
Yes, ma'am.
I move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 20.
No objection. It will be admitted as People's Exhibit 20.
And on this sheet, did Mr. Butts reflect that he understood and acknowledged his rights at that time?
Yes,
And how is it that he did that?
by taking the signature and dating.
Okay. And who all signs this form?
Myself as a witness and also anyone that's in the room.
Did Mr. Butts exhibit anything to you as an experienced officer with 21 years that would make you believe that him talking to you wasn't voluntary?
No,
And did he agree to speak with you?
he did.
All right. About how long did you guys talk for, if you recall?
I would say the interview may have been, so maybe a couple hours, 2 hours.
And were there any breaks in between that time?
Yes.
And was this interview recorded in any way?
Yes.
How was it recorded?
Audio and video, in the interview.
And I showed you previously in a video of the interview that took place. Do you remember me showing you that?
Yes.
Okay. And when I showed that to you, was that a fair and accurate depiction of the video interview that you took with Mr. Butts back on February 15th, 2024?
Yes.
And Sharon, I go for the admission of people proposed exhibit 21.
Objection. It will be admitted as People's Exhibit 21.
Thank you, Judge. And yeah, I published, I'm not gonna play the whole video, it's rather lengthy, but there are parts that I did want to play.
Okay.
First, detective, I'm sorry, did Mr. Butts give you a phone number that he used?
Yes.
Okay, and do you recall what phone number it is that he gave you?
I would have to review my work that I believe 313-585, something like that.
Okay, when reviewing the report, refresh your memory.
It was.
Do you have your copy or?
Yeah, I never got it.
Okay.
It's 313-585-8719.
Now I want to jump to 1 hour and 46 seconds. And 1 hour, 46 minutes and 56 seconds. Play at 1 hour, 46 minutes and 38 seconds.
Different women you dealing with, right?
It's not a lie.
Okay.
They know about each
You
other.
just living your life,
Just-
man. Ain't nothing wrong with
They
that.
know
My
about
women know
it. You
about
got
it.
them together. They know what's
I
going
don't have
on.
them together, but they know about each other.
Okay.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking you that, I wouldn't ask you no questions I wouldn't have the answer to. So I'm just
Sure.
trying to understand something. So this right here is a brief synopsis of Zaza's interactions with you and your phone number that you had since 2019.
Okay.
And so right here on the day that I'm concerned with it, you see right here.
Don't forget, be there before. Yeah, that was when she sent it. I was supposed to pick them up that day,
Mm-hmm.
but I never responded.
You did.
What I do?
So then the next one, she responded,
And if you send the message.
so I can delete your number.
No, I don't. Like I said, they sent me.
Hold on. Look, before you explain it, just look at the times. They back to back.
Oh yeah.
And we in school. She in school. And then right here, she tells you to respond. Okay, that's you. That's received.
I did receive.
So and you said okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
So
those, like I said, those are the numbers they were sending me.
And pausing at 1 hour, 48 minutes and 7 seconds. I want to go backwards. to 1 hour, 13 minutes and 49 seconds.
So, okay, so yeah, that's what we saw. Okay, all right. So your original date was in what was your original date?
Ticket
To
sentence.
yeah.
November the 20th, the day before my birthday of last year.
That's when it happened.
Oh no, when that case happened?
No, when did you supposed to get sentenced? Because we got 2 dates. We got a January
so
date.
what happened was I was supposed to get sentenced last year, the day before my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to court, whatever the case may be. They adjourned it to January the 9th.
That's the day we got.
Right. So I had a legal issue pending, and I asked to get it extended so I can take care of my legal issue in Clinton Township.
Mm-hmm.
That was January the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, then they scheduled it for February the 7th.
To go.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm pausing at 1 minute, or 1 hour, 44 minutes and 44 seconds. One hour, 15 minutes and 52 seconds.
Okay.
All right. So what's your relationship with Zaza? Like on the day to day? Like, are y'all have any interactions? Just y'all like y'all got a niece uncle relationship?
Yeah, we kind of like niece uncle, and I also get her and my daughter from time to time.
Your daughter who?
Janiyah.
How you spell it?
J-A,
Hmm.
apostrophe, N-I-Y-A-H,
Ziyah what?
Butts.
Go ahead. How old is she?
She's 10.
Black female, 16. Okay.
No, she's 10.
10.
Oh, I thought you said you so soft spoken, brother. Okay. 10. Okay. Go ahead.
So I get them from time to time. I do cleanups.
Okay.
A lot of times, sometimes I used to use them. And then when I worked at my old job, Frank's, I used to have them come and clean up my office and my bathroom and stuff, like probably like twice a month, give or take.
Okay. And where's Frank's at?
That's on East 1 and F.
Did you pay him?
And pausing at 1 hour, 17 minutes and 3 seconds. And starting at 1 hour, 22 minutes and 1 second.
What's your password to your phone?
That's a facial.
It's a facial recognition.
Yeah, it's a facial.
So if you wasn't able to use your face, you still have a pen. What's that number?
04
04
1925.
1925. Okay. So, alright. So, if I need to know the last time you talked with her, okay, brother?
No problem. It's not.
Alright. So, would you be willing to give me a consent to do that real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you. What type of phone you got?
iPhone.
iPhone? What?
I don't know, 11, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't mess with iPhones. You looked at me like, what kind of?
Jarvis.
I'm sorry, man.
We have
What?
a Jarvis we work with.
Yeah, I work with a
So
Jarvis.
we
I was
keep
about
trying to
give you
spell
her
his
name.
name.
Alright, so iPhone, what color is it?
Glass.
Okay, it's glass. You said it's 11? And then your phone number 313-585-8719. Password is 041925. And that's not anything.
When the last time you used that phone?
Right before I got locked up.
Okay.
Matter of fact, the morning before I turned myself in.
Okay. Did you cut the phone off or is it still on?
No, I cut it. I turned it off. It's still on as far as company wise.
Company wise, right? Okay. Where did you leave the phone?
It was actually with one of my girlfriends, man, because she brought
Hold on,
me
wait a
to
minute.
court.
Wait,
So
hold
another
on, back up. Back up. Let me handle this.
Please.
I'm just
You don't understand. I can't understand.
Yeah.
Hold on, I heard you say baby mama,
Yeah.
13 kids,
Yes.
fiance.
Yes.
You live with who do you live with?
Angel and my
That's the fiance.
Yes.
And you got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, player. One of the 5 heartbeats?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I actually used it before I went to sentencing.
Okay. So she has your phone? She had your phone.
From my understanding, the police have my phone.
Now, who did they get it from?
Her.
We asking because we don't know this info.
From my understanding, they conducted a raid on her house.
Okay.
Why they raiding her house?
I don't know. That's the same thing.
But she had the phone.
But the phone was in her possession.
Okay.
So,
And that's where you left it when you got locked
In
up.
my jacket in the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
what type of car?
Suburban.
What color?
Tan.
Okay, I'm gonna go check.
Is that your car or her car?
Hers.
Oh, okay.
Pausing at 1 hour, 24 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm playing at 1 hour, 32 minutes and 16 seconds.
Due to the snacks, whatever the case may be. And I know she was getting older, so she was into certain things. Like I come up, she had little fingernails and shit on.
Mm-hmm.
And I know grandma wasn't.
So why just not give it to her then?
Earn it.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
the
just
value
earn
is, so it's a mentor thing
Yeah,
then.
so earn it. You know?
So you mentor, would you talk to them about anything? Or?
Depending on, certain little things, I would ask them how school would be. Nothing serious, like I say, I wouldn't pry too much in the family business. That'd be my thing. But like I said, everything that you had to do, you had to earn it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you wanted something, earn it.
Mm-hmm.
You appreciate it more.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my whole thing on that. So me, I used to just give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
They would take advantage. Every time I pull up, do that, like this, do that. And it's a lot of kids over there, so I can't keep giving
Yeah, not
everybody $5, and that looks real bad if I just give you money every time you have asked for it, or she asks for it, and I can't give it to everybody else. So therefore, you guys want something, I got a job for y'all. If I have something for you to do, I'll call and let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they come in, with $25 a piece, depending on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, all right. So, I'm gonna ask you about this area real quick.
Let me see that. Confirm that photo. Make sure we're talking about the same person.
What's that?
That's Zaza.
So,
What's her government name?
that's Ziyah.
Ziyah.
You know about when that picture might have been taken or where?
I don't.
Did she look like that last time you saw her?
Not at all.
What she looked like the last time you saw her?
She had longer braids. She had long braids.
Any color in her braids?
Not that I know of. Matter of fact, she was getting her hair did the last time I saw her.
Okay.
So it wasn't even done, so I don't even know what it was. But
You talking about back and forth between the houses? Getting her hair done?
Last time I was there in the basement.
So she wasn't back and forth.
That day, no. The last time I seen her, she was getting her hair did. Yes, she was. She was back and forth because the dude, I guess the dude, No, sweetie. He stayed next door. So she was going back and forth with him next door, but they were in the basement at the grandmother's house getting her hair did.
Pausing at 1 hour, 35 minutes and 6 seconds. Playing at 1 hour, 44 minutes, 34
It was
seconds.
right around there.
Okay, but not on the ninth though.
Not that I don't, like I say, not that I can recall.
Okay.
But you can ding my phone, I'm over there quite often.
Okay. So yeah, you can do some amazing things with these phones. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just trying to think about some stuff.
Okay. So when I was asking you about you had any contact or text message or did anything with Zaza, you said that you didn't. That you don't have any contact with her like that at all. Is you can't think of any of the last time that you talked to her?
Not right off the top of my head, boss man.
Okay. Were you supposed to meet her anywhere? Zaza?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay. So if
Pausing at 1 hour, 45 minutes and 37 seconds. Playing at 1 hour, 15 minutes and 44 seconds.
girls are these young girls is fast and things like that. So not accusing you of nothing, but some of the stuff like we can't just.
So ping me,
I gotta
boss. Like I
ask you.
said, ping me, boss. I can't.
So I just
do a
went-
lot. I do a lot.
Mm-hmm. So
So-
can you kind of help me out, like what went on this day, or point me in the right direction?
What on that day, boss? What you insinuating?
I'm not saying wait,
I'm
no.
about to say, what do you mean?
No, I'm not saying anything. What I'm trying to say is what happened here, brother. Like,
I can't tell you what happened. Like I say, she
why
texted me.
why would she be texting you at if I wasn't meeting? So if you was
I was
meeting,
supposed to meet them at the house.
it's okay to meet her.
You
Right.
keep
That's
saying
fine.
them. Who?
Her and my daughter.
So that's
I'm
one.
supposed to pick them up at that house, at their grandmother's house on Bedford. Like I
Okay.
say, from time to time, I had jobs for them, and I did tell them the day.
Let me see, because the location she didn't put at my grandma's house.
Yeah,
on
they're supposed to
Bedford.
have been at because they got out of school at whatever time. I was waiting on my daughter to get out of school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't pick one up without the other. Bottom line, I don't pick one up without the other.
So it wasn't
Pausing at 1 hour, 51 minutes and 54 seconds. And I'm playing at 1 hour, 52 minutes and 47 seconds.
okay. Did she ever confide in you about like having any troubles with with girls or with
The
boys? Or,
grandmother knew about the situation she had with some girls. Like,
Mhm.
supposed to get jumped on or something like that. I'm not sure, but they knew about that situation. Yeah, they knew about all that, boss. I'm sitting up here, man. I'm giving you consent to everything that I got. My phone.
so why would she tell you to why would she have to delete your number from her phone?
She wasn't talking about my number.
She wasn't.
She was talking about the number that she called me from. Like I said, they call from different numbers. The auntie,
No,
this text now shit.
So right.
Right. So
Delete
my number.
no. So I can delete your number.
So I can delete. And I don't know why she would say my number, though. Because anything that we do, like I said, it's always like that. And when they call me from text now numbers and all that bullshit, so I'm assuming she was sneaking when she said it. Like I said, I don't have no reason to hide nothing, boss. My phone is what it is, and everything is in my phone. Y'all have possession of my phone. Take a look at it, go through it. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know why would she say delete my number.
So you're saying that you didn't meet up, right?
I'm promise to Jesus I didn't meet up with that young lady.
Promise to Jesus.
Yes, I promise to God I didn't meet up with that. We never got, like I said, when she sent me that text message, I was supposed to pick them up. We never got a chance to anything because
Who you know in Ypsilanti?
Is that who I know at Ipsy? We were doing a job in Ypsilanti.
On the 9th?
The 9th, yeah, we were doing a job, mobile job. I don't know who that lady is.
Pausing at 1 hour, 54 minutes and 42 seconds. 9, playing at 1 hour, 56 minutes and 53 seconds.
She knew that she was supposed to be coming to me.
Did you tell the mother or anybody that she had just, listen.
I told my child's mother that that she had texted me.
That day?
Yes.
To meet you?
Yeah, no. I told her that she had texted me and I asked what number was this. She was like, I don't know. I gave her the number. She said she didn't know what number that was.
So you see that y'all had correspondence the day before, on the 8th?
Yeah, from the same number. What does it say?
Yeah, so.
It said, what are you doing?
Right, that's you.
That was me saying what I'm doing?
Yeah, she's saying that she asking you was at work and you responded, what you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
So y'all have back and forth conversations.
Not like that, boss. Like, man, like I said, they call me when I have jobs, and I told you when I have jobs.
But I guess the way at the beginning of this, and again, I'm just trying to understand, bro.
Right. So I can try to catch
no,
me up
no,
because I
no, I'm
explained
not, no, you wait a minute. Listen, brother, again, at the beginning of the conversation, I asked, did you ever speak with her on the phone or text message? And you said, that you either speak with the grandmother or you speak with your child's mother.
Or they call me and ask me and harass me, and I call the grandmother and let them know that they did that.
But here, we having back and forth conversations one-on-one.
Okay, what is the conversation, boss man?
Okay, this is.
And I'm pausing at 1 hour, 58 minutes and 24 seconds. In fact, it's fair to say that these were just clips of this interview.
Correct.
And your conversation with Mr. Butts continued on into other kind of topics too.
Correct.
Okay. Did Mr. Butts say the last time that he saw Ziyah before she went missing?
Yes, he stated to me that he had last seen her at the end of December or early January, sometime at the grandmother's house.
Okay. And did he say anything about knowing where Ziyah's bus stop was?
Yes,
Okay. What did he say about that?
he said that the bus stop was at a 3-mile drive in Cornwall.
And when you guys are talking, and you mentioned the name Zaza, who is he referring to as Zaza?
Just see something like.
And you were showing Mr. Buck some text messages. What were the messages that you were showing him? Where were they from?
From cell phone data, were I got that information from the officer in charge of the case. I don't know exactly where it was extracted from. I would have to review the document.
Okay. Were they from like a cell phone provider? Were they from an app, something like that?
I believe they were from the app.
Okay. And was it your understanding that those were messages between Mr. Buck, the defendant, and the Ziyah Harris?
Absolutely.
Okay. And the photo that you showed Mr. Butts, where he identified Ziyah Harris, I want to show you people's, it's already been exhibit 12. Now may I approach? Yes. Is this similar to the photo that you showed, Mr. Butts in your interview?
Yes.
What's the only difference,
Um,
if there is any?
it appears to be the same. I feel like my picture was zoomed in a little bit.
Okay, so just a smaller version. Was yours in color also?
Yes.
All right, and is this the one where he identified as designers?
Yeah.
I don't think I have time to-
Good afternoon, Technician.
Good afternoon.
So, let me ask you, first of all, your role in this case, were you primarily just interviewed Mr. Butts, or were you involved in the greater investigation?
Mainly for the interview. I assisted on the search.
Okay. So, you interviewed Mr. Butts on February 15th, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He was already in custody, correct?
Yes.
And where did this interview take place?
Detroit Police Headquarters.
Okay. Did you take to transport him, or was he already there with you?
He was already there.
Okay. So you don't know what conversation was had with him prior to getting there, correct? Okay. How long was he there prior to you seeing him? Did you know? Okay. But it was you and your partner, Lisa Johnson?
Yes.
All right, you came to the room, correct? And he was already in the room when you came in?
Yes.
And you said that you didn't offer him any food or drinks?
No.
Okay, do you know, have he had a chance to use the restroom?
No.
Okay. So you begin the interview with the reading of his constitutional rights.
Yes.
All right. And you said you believed he understood English. He understood everything you said, correct?
Correct.
And you read the rights from him.
Yes.
Did he read them to you, or did you read them to him?
I recited them to him first,
Okay.
and then I asked him to go over it and read it. So,
Okay. You didn't have him read them out loud?
I can't recall. I can't recall. No.
All right. And he initialed behind each one of those, right?
Yes.
You had him verify his phone number, correct?
Correct.
First of all, let me ask you, what was Mr. Butts' demeanor at the time?
Initially, it appeared to be program.
Okay, so he appeared to answer all your questions, right?
Yes.
Didn't hesitate in answering any of your questions, didn't he?
No.
All right, and it was a conversation between the two of you, right?
Yes.
You said this interview took place over 2 hours and 15 minutes, is that what I had?
I feel it was about a couple hours or so.
Okay. So you asked him about his cell phone, correct?
Yes.
He gave you the cell phone. I'm sorry, he gave you his number, right?
Yes.
And he even signed off to say, yeah, go ahead and search my cell phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you asked him about January 9th, correct?
Yes.
And he told you he did not he had a legal issue up in Clinton Township. I'm sorry, he had a legal issue, excuse me.
Yeah, he said he got a little issue, yes.
Right. Did you check and verify whether or not that was true?
I did not.
Okay. And you asked him about Ziyah coming to his shop, correct? I'm sorry, you asked him about his interaction with Ziyah, correct?
Yes,
And he told you that she would come to his shop from time to time, correct?
yes,
And he would have her do work in his shop, correct?
yes,
And he also told you he had his daughter do work as well, correct?
correct.
Did you verify whether or not that was true?
I did not.
Okay. You asked him about a bus stop, correct?
Correct.
And he said, he told you where this bus stop was, correct?
Correct.
And did you find out how he knew where this bus stop was?
I did not.
I'm sorry?
I did not.
Did he tell you that anyone told him where this bus stop was?
I'm not sure, sir. I can't recall.
You can't recall. Maybe that's true.
I can't.
Can't recall. Okay. Just one moment. Yeah, I have no further questions.
Can you redirect?
I'm Reg.
Okay, we have 4 to 5 left, right, as far as witnesses?
I believe so, Judge. I don't think they're gonna be lengthy.
Okay, we'll come back